If you're a man who's been struggling with low energy, poor sleep, digestion issues, or even weaker erections, there's something simple you may have completely overlooked. It's not a pill, it's not a complicated routine, and it's definitely not something new. In fact, it's been used for centuries, but the way most people use it today is completely wrong. I want you to imagine this for a moment. You go to bed tonight, follow a simple routine that takes just a few minutes, and within a week you start noticing real changes. Your digestion feels lighter, your sleep becomes deeper, you wake up feeling more restored, and unexpectedly, your body begins responding better during intimacy. It sounds almost too simple, but there's a reason this has stood the test of time. The difference isn't just what you use, it's how you use it, when you use it, and how consistently you apply it. Most men dismiss this at first. They assume it's just another trend or something that can't possibly make a real impact. But once they try it correctly, they start noticing subtle shifts that gradually build into something much more significant. Let's talk about what's actually happening beneath the surface. Your body operates on cycles, especially at night. While you sleep, your system shifts into repair mode. Hormones regulate, tissues recover, your nervous system resets. But one of the most important processes happening during this time is internal detoxification and circulation improvement. When your body is functioning optimally during those hours, everything improves. Your digestion becomes smoother, your inflammation decreases, your sleep becomes deeper. And because all of these systems are connected, your hormonal balance and blood flow also improve. And that's where most men start noticing unexpected benefits. Because erections are not just about arousal. They are deeply connected to circulation, hormone regulation, nervous system balance, and overall recovery. When those systems are out of sync, performance suffers. When they're restored, everything starts working the way it's supposed to. Now here's where things get interesting. When applied correctly before bed, this method creates a very specific chain reaction in the body. It supports relaxation, encourages circulation, and helps your system shift into a deeper recovery state. That alone can change how you feel the next day. On the first night, most men notice something subtle, a sense of warmth, a feeling of relaxation, maybe even a slight improvement in how easily they fall asleep. It's not dramatic, but it's noticeable. By the second night, digestion often starts to feel different. Less heaviness, less bloating, more comfort overall. Some men report more regular bowel movements or simply feeling lighter when they wake up. By the third night, sleep begins to shift more noticeably. Falling asleep becomes easier. Staying asleep becomes more consistent. And for some, this is where morning erections begin to return. That's not random, it's a signal. It means your body is entering deeper recovery states and your systems are starting to work together again. By the fourth and fifth nights, the changes become more obvious. Energy levels improve, brain fog begins to lift, mood stabilizes. You feel more present, more clear, more like yourself again, and then something else starts happening. Circulation improves, inflammation decreases, your body becomes more responsive, and that directly impacts how you perform during intimate moments. By the end of the first week, most men report a combination of changes. Better sleep, better digestion, more energy, and noticeably stronger, more consistent erections. Now, it's important to understand something here. This isn't about a single magic effect. It's about multiple systems improving at the same time. When your body is less inflamed, your blood vessels function better. When circulation improves, more blood reaches where it needs to go. When your nervous system is relaxed, your body can actually respond naturally. And when you sleep deeply, your hormones regulate properly. All of these together create the conditions your body needs to perform at its best. And that's why this works. Not because it forces a reaction, but because it supports your body's natural processes. But there's a critical mistake most men make. They either use low-quality products, apply it incorrectly, or they don't stay consistent. And when that happens, they don't see the full benefit. Consistency is everything here. This isn't something you do once and forget about. It's something you integrate into your nightly routine, just like brushing your teeth or setting your alarm. Another thing to keep in mind is your overall environment. If you're going to take the time to support your body before bed, you need to give it the right conditions to actually recover. That means reducing stimulation, avoiding late meals, and creating a calm, dark sleeping environment. because all of these factors work together. When you combine them, the results don't just add up, they multiply. Now let's address what most men are really wondering. Can something this simple really affect performance? The answer is yes, but not in the way most people expect. It doesn't act like a stimulant. It doesn't force anything. Instead, it improves the systems that make performance possible in the first place. Better circulation, better hormone balance, better sleep, lower stress, reduced inflammation. Those are the real drivers. And when those improve, your body naturally follows. So instead of chasing quick fixes, you're actually rebuilding the foundation. And that's why the results feel different. They don't come with pressure. They don't feel forced. They feel natural, consistent, and reliable. That's what most men are missing. They're trying to fix the symptom instead of supporting the system. So here's the bottom line. If your sleep is off, your digestion feels heavy, your energy is inconsistent, or your performance isn't where it used to be, your body isn't broken, it's just out of balance. And when you start giving it the right signals, the right support, and the right consistency, it responds. Not overnight, but faster than you might expect. The key is to start. Try it for a week. Pay attention to how you feel. Notice the small changes, because those small changes are what build into something bigger. And once you feel the difference, you'll understand why something so simple can have such a powerful impact. Your body already knows what to do. It just needs the right conditions to do it.